I think data is a key cornerstone of how we improve our business going forward. We've done a lot of work improving our systems. It has to be said, we were fairly basic in our use of technology, probably even maybe 5, 6, 7 years ago. And we've done huge amounts across the whole of the business, not just to put data systems in, but to put integrated data systems that talk to each other. It's not an option, because if you're not making your decisions based on data, everything's just a guess. Now, some things inevitably will be a guess because you haven't got your crystal ball, you don't know what the future's going to hold. But if you can base that guess on some sort of factual information, you've got a better chance of getting it right. At a point in time, we brought two organisations together, Barratt and David Wilson. We set a challenge to drive some synergies out of bringing two organisations together. So the first thing we did was try and take the information that was available in those systems and effectively ram it together, which wasn't easy. Pi, funnily enough, were the vehicle that helped us do that. But once we got that, we then had a complete picture of who we were spending stuff with, who we were buying stuff with, what our total spend was, and it actually gave us some surprising results, because we thought there'd be a fair amount of commonality because the two businesses do the same thing in roughly the same arenas. We thought the supply chain would be fairly similar, and actually it wasn't. It was quite diverse. I think when buying new technology, the first thing to recognise if you're a procurement director is actually you're probably not the best person to evaluate what that particular piece of technology is. So I think it's really important that you get some subject matter experts to help you with it. There's a temptation to think you have to do everything, and I think that's absolutely the wrong thing to do. Get the subject matter experts, get them alongside your commercial experts, and move forward in sort of a single direction. If I was giving advice to other procurement directors, I think when you're going through implementation, you need a clear plan, and it needs to be a non-option. So one of the things I've noticed in the past is where you don't get full adoption, not surprisingly, you don't get the full benefit from something, and you're left looking at your ROI analysis at the end saying, well, I said it was going to do this, but it only did half of that. And some of that could be down to the fact that you're not using whatever you're supposed to be using to the full effect. You've got to get people used to the fact that they should be driving their decision making through the use of data. The more data, or the more quality data they can get, the better the decision should be. It has to be a cornerstone of how you operate, particularly in procurement, where there's lots and lots of information around about that can help you with making the decisions you need to make, that we can then use to further improve things, not just we want a piece of kit, system, technology to perform a particular task.